Here's something I will say that you've changed my mind on. You can go either way. It's a 50-50 between who's better, LeBron or Curry.
It's not a 50-50. Everyone agrees on LeBron.
Before I
People say
had
he's better than Michael Jordan. That's
the
that's the point. He's not in the same stratosphere, bro. He's not. Curry doesn't break the top 10.
How? It break the top.
I put it. I've already said it, bro.
How many people have won?
Everyone in the top 10 is above 6'3".
He's an exception because he's the greatest shooter of all time.
He's the greatest shooter. That doesn't mean he's the greatest player. You're basing it on him being the best scorer. That's not the only thing.
That's how you win games, though.
That's not how you win games. What happens when you can't shoot that day? Well, then you got nothing.
Well, then
at least these players could back up on being defensive, could back up on getting rebound, could back up on just being so tall and so dominant in other areas. Curry can't do that. Curry is the physical tools is part of you being the best player. You can't deny that as being part of it. Okay. That is part of it. He's not as athletic. He cannot score in the mid-range. He cannot score in the inside. He cannot defend the opposing player's best, opposing team's best player. He's not as athletic.
Yeah, he can guard Devin Booker on the Suns.
No, he can't. Devin Booker's gonna eat him up.
No, he just.
Devin Booker's gonna eat him up.
He can guard CP3 easily.
Can he guard Kevin Durant?
Probably, since he played with him before, he knows how he plays. He knows his hot spots. He knows what he
wants
to do.
No, he can't. He can't even. If he were to jump, his peak jump cannot cover Kevin Durant's peak jump, and then how tall he is and how high he releases it.
Yeah.
These are the things I'm trying to say. Physical tools are part of it.
1v1. They like it. They're friends. They wouldn't do that.
Oh my gosh. The point is being. He's not the best player because of physical tools. He is one-dimensional. He's been hidden by Steve Kerr's amazing defensive scheme. He's hidden by that. You've had a Klay Thompson, arguably one of the best defenders ever on his team. You have a Draymond. You have an Andre Iguodala.
None of them are going to be Hall of Famers besides Steph Curry and Kevin Durant.
But then you're putting no value on defense. To win the game, you have to have defense.
That's what he does.
That means that they're not valuable then. Without them, the Warriors will not be what they are.
I think the main thing they do is score 3-pointers, and that's why they've been so good.
But they defend. You can't say that they don't defend though.
Well, not as much as they're better at the offensive end than they are at the defense.
I don't know. Their defense is a top defense in the NBA.
That's how good their offense is.
That's how good their defense is. That's defense. You're putting defense away. Defense is part of this, bro. Defense is part of you being the best player ever. The best players, if you look at it, they're two-way players. They've been good.
You're acting like Steph Curry's not a good defensive player.
He's not. I'm not acting. He is not a good defender.
He is amazing.
He's been hidden defensively. He's been hidden by every other player on the Warriors being good defenders.
Right now, he's averaging 1 block per game.
That's not gonna continue. He's not gonna continue.
In his prime season, Steph Curry averaged 2.1 steals per game.
That's not the whole thing. Stats, stats do not show your defense. You know, that could honestly be because the best player is being guarded by the best defender on the Warriors, and then Curry sees the chance to grab the ball. He cannot keep up with the best player on the other team. You can't stop him. That's not. You know who else has a lot of steals? Dennis Smith Jr. And no one thinks he's a good defender.
Well, he can't shoot.
He's in the G League right now.
Because he can't shoot like Steph Curry can. He makes up for it on the shooting end.
To be the best player, you had to have everything.
And he has a little bit of everything.
Shooting.
He has a little bit of everything.
He has a lot of a little bit.
He has a lot of some things. He has a little bit of some things, and most of all, he has a lot.
He has a lot of little.
And I'm saying in a
little of a lot.
5v5, which is the game, you don't need to have. It's okay if he doesn't have the best defense, but in a 1v1, yeah, I'm not taking him to win. But yeah, but I mean, we both have our opinions. I'm saying my opinion. You're saying yours. All right. I'm not saying everybody should agree with me.
Everyone, remember to subscribe to the NBA Lounge. Drop a like. It only takes 2 seconds, and it's worth it. Trust me.